4 Premier League clubs fell at the first hurdle last night, albeit 2 in top-flight ties. But Huddersfield of League One and the Championship's crisis club Sheffield Wednesday both showed what's possible. Brighton will aim to avoid the same fate suffered by both Sunderland and Leeds. It is perhaps not the traditional bear pit, the Kassam Stadium, that the atmosphere and the surroundings will be intimidating for a Premier League side.
Well, this is something that the Oxford United have to use to their advantage. You know, I think, can they generate an atmosphere? Can they get the fans going? But they have to be composed and brave and disciplined in their performance.
And Oxford get us underway in a competition that hasn't always been kind to Brighton and Hove Albion, still never too near a final. But Fabian Hürzeler has challenged his players to use Newcastle as their inspirations for glory this season. They were the stars in stripes last season to end their long trophy drought. Brighton have never won a major honour. Is this the season it changes? Well, maybe not with passes like that. Ploetta with an early chance, an early save from Jason Steele, just to dust off the cobwebs.
Well, I've got to say, very good press from Oxford, really high. That defensive line's eye, pushing everyone up. Ploetta, he has to hit the back of the net.
Well, he is making his first start of the season, and a big opportunity there towards Elliot Moore. Might come to Matt Phillips. Diego Gomez gets the block in, but Oxford has started on the front foot. Brighton get it clear again, and maybe now look to launch the counter-attack. Diego Gomez, there is space aplenty. Brian Gruder continues his run. Gomez goes alone, and a good save as well, this time from Matt Ingram. A lively start.
Yeah, fantastic break, isn't it? Excellent quality. As soon as Gomez gets the ball, you already know he's made the decision, hasn't he? He wants to get the shot away.
Coppola. Veltman for Howell, who has peeled out to that right-hand side once again. Veltman. Gruder. Brighton just pushed back. When it's a fraction slower, Oxford just have that opportunity to get back into their shape.
Yeah, but you've hit the nail on the head, Rob. You know, I think there you're looking at Harry Howell, you're looking at Veltman in wide areas.
Well, there's a chance though for Brian Gruder. An opportunity round the goalkeeper he goes. It must be. He dithers and Oxford survive.
Well, again, it's decision making. Just has to put the right foot through it. Does everything well. Excellent ball. Great first touch as well. Has the composure to take it round the goalkeeper there. Just take it on. Put it in with the right foot. Why are you waiting?
The argument would be he should never have had the opportunity. Another Brighton corner comes in. Again, Coppola the target. Howell! Well, good block. Gruder. Might be tempted from distance. Gruder still going. Boscagli, again a deflection that loops in. And Olivier Boscagli, on his Brighton debut, has opened the scoring.
Well, it's a little bit fortunate as well. He's just onside. It's very, very tight. The linesman would have seen possibly Boscagli first, but the deflection just takes it away from Matt Ingram. No real pace on it as well, but it was always going goalwards. Goalkeeper was scrambling a little bit there, but yeah, you can't really blame him.
Igor Julio. James Milner. Howell again is in a dangerous little pocket. Veltman has made his way forward. And there again is a huge gap. Brian Gruder, who's had one opportunity, he takes the second emphatically. And Brighton are surging towards round 3.
It is an excellent goal from back to front. You're looking at Veltman. He goes out wide, he's hugging the touchline. Harry Howell stretching the pitch, all of a sudden he comes to the ball. What does that do? It creates the space for Gruder in behind. Veltman has that composure and ability to play the pass. And then Gruder, eventually, he gets the shot away. It's an excellent goal.
Nice feet from Hinshelwood. Here is Gruder again. Runners fly past him, but Gruder is going alone. I've worked it out to Veltman. Space for Gruder. Kadioglu hits the base of the post via a deflection, I think, and Oxford survive.
Well, they had a couple of opportunities there to get the shot away. When it comes to Kadioglu, he's done everything right, hit the target, but that little deflection takes it wide. But Gruder, just such close control, excellent bit of quality.
offsets Hinshelwood. Diego Gomez is in a bit of space. It was just beyond him and Howell. Kadioglu shoots, it takes a deflection off long and runs away for another corner.
Well, he's getting a lot of opportunity, Kadioglu, but you're looking at Gomez there and Harry Howell. They both make the same run. Hinshelwood, it's an excellent little cut back as well. You know, one of them has to go, one of them has to sit and hold a little bit, and they can come onto that and the opportunity to get a shot away. Kadioglu's also seen a lot of the ball, getting a lot of opportunity to ask that question.
Gruder's ball in towards Veltman, it's poked in, and Brighton have their third, and Diego Gomez is the man to get it. It was a slightly untidy one, but he won't mind, nor will they, and that surely settles the conversation.
Well, wait till you see this ball from Gruder, right on the money, lands right on the mix. I've got to look at Ingram as a goalkeeper. When it's as close as that, can you go and affect it? Can you make a decision to get something on it? It comes down, yes, it's a scrappy one, but you've got to be alive to that second phase in the path, facing the goal. Gomez there just has to kind of steer it goalwards.
Poeta. Sibley points where he wants it. The pole decided to go alone. Did well to get that cross in as well. Might come to the edge of the area. It was struck by Vox. Brighton got their block in. And Brighton give away a foul in a dangerous area. This one will interest Cameron Brannigan for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Excellent play from Plaheta down that left-hand side, and end product's not a bad ball.
Kadioglu is in there as a draft excluder. Brannigan blasts it. Steele makes the save. It was straight at him, a yard either side, and he might have been in a bit of trouble there.
Yeah, he struck it well. Brannigan, looking at the wall, did it jump? But like you say, Jason Steele, comfortable, good hands as well.
Veltman, Zimas towards Gruder, couldn't quite connect. Oxford give it away, and Zimas sets off, and here goes Stefano Zimas, bearing down on goal. A flying start on his Brighton debut. One of their two Greek forwards is up and running in double quick time, and Brighton have four.
Well, that's an excellent finish from Zimas as well. As soon as he was onto it and got behind that defensive line of Oxford, you weren't catching him, and then had that composure as well. Just to slot it in the bottom right-hand corner when that opportunity presented itself. Fantastic goal as well.
Angle forward towards Watson, who just for a moment looked like he might have got the wrong side of Sam Long, but Long used his strength to keep him at bay.
Yeah, excellent defending there. Always just aware where the ball was, took responsibility.
Oh, De Keersmaker slips. Howell. Zimas wants a second. Zimas gets a second. This is turning into a dream debut for him, and an absolute rout for the visitors.
It's just excellent awareness, great ball control, and just a calmness in front of goal. Just excellent play. As soon as he receives the ball, he knows he's still got a defender, but he uses the defender and just picks his corner. Zimas.
And he has now got his fellow countryman alongside him for company up front. Here is Stan Mills, though, looking to get his cross in. Might come to the edge of the area. Another good save from Luke Harris. Prelec has the chance to follow up. Steele's there again. De Keersmaker, belabour off the line. Brilliant defending from the Brighton midfielder.
It's outstanding. Two fantastic saves from Jason Steele. And when he is beaten, Belabour's there to clear it off line. It's just, as a collective, defensively outstanding. Great quality from Oxford as well.
Well, Jason Steele is back, and like he's never been away in that Brighton goal. He's made some good saves tonight. Well, the Oxford fans still behind their team. They will know that it is not games like this that will decide whether their season's a success or not. They'd have hoped for something special tonight, but instead they've been well beaten, and it might get worse. Tommy Watson curls one brilliantly. Tommy Watson, the playoff hero, marks his Brighton debut with a glorious goal.
It is a wonderful, wonderful goal. Just how they put pressure on, regain possession, as soon as it comes to him as well, he just uses that defender in front of him just to kind of, I know exactly where the goal is. If I just kind of aim outside the goal, it's always, he has the quality just to bend it in.
Coppola will certainly be tested more as a Brighton defender as his career progresses. Is there to be one last chance? There is not. Well, Fabian Hürzeler promised that Brighton and Hove Albion would take the Carabao Cup seriously, and take it seriously they have. They have smashed 6 past championship strugglers, Oxford, tonight, to cruise into the 3rd round of this competition. Brian Gruder got the 2nd as part of an excellent display from him after Olivier Boscagli had opened the scoring, which had a little bit of help from Jack Curry on the way through. It was 2-0 at the break, but after half-time, Brighton really surged clear. Diego Gomez got the 3rd before Stefanos Simas came on for his Brighton debut off the bench. He got 4 and 5 before Tommy Watson completed the job with a goal on his Brighton debut too. Very impressive from some of those looking to make an impression for Fabian Hürzeler's team moving forward. A tough night for Gary Rowett at Oxford, but Brighton move on to round 3. It is finished Oxford United 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 6.